you can also, we're also live on K Alamo 98.9 FM. Shout outs going out to everybody in San Antonio. In the studios, we got none other than Amanda Solis. In the studios,
Good morning, in the building.
What is this, bro? I've never seen that before. What is that, compadre? We are so behind in Corpus.
Yeah, big time.
This is coming
It's
from Houston.
early.
Man.
I'm wiping the mocos out of my
¿Cómo
eyes.
amaneciste, Amanda? Are you doing
Bien,
good today?
gracias, sí.
So
Muchas
good to
gracias.
have
Thank you.
We've been so excited to have you this week desde que me habló Smoke Beats at Corpus Christi.
Yes.
I mean, he's
He
one of the
rocks.
greatest producers in Corpus. I was bragging about him earlier.
But you should be here, right?
Well, I was gonna say,
What
where is
is
he?
going on?
Tráete los tacos, Smoke Beats. Es lo único que falta. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Who is
so
Amanda
much going
Solis?
on.
We want to know. Everybody wants to know who
Okay.
is Amanda Solis.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm really excited to share my story with you because it's pretty incredible. Like I would have never imagined that I would be here right now to share such an incredible story. I'm not a great storyteller, let me tell you.
Go ahead.
But growing up, I had no idea, that I had a voice. I never knew that I had a hidden talent. Growing up, unfortunately, my parents had passed away whenever I was 6 years old. So they always instilled in me, work hard, do those things. So for me, my parents were born and raised. All my family were born and raised in Mexico. I think I was like the accident, right? The good accident. I came later in life. So I'm here, and I was born here in the United States. They came from Coahuila, Piedras Negras. Yeah, so Viva Mexico. And so whenever I came here to, of course, the United States, my parents built a business. So they're the ones who introduced me to Tejano music. So of course, when I first seen Selena, I was like, holy macaroni. She reminded me of my mother so much, because my mom lived in the 90s,
Right.
So actually about 8 years ago, a really good friend of mine was like, hey Amanda, what are you doing? Are you off? And I was like, yeah girl, let's go somewhere. And so we went out and I entered this karaoke contest. She did it behind my back, bro.
What?
She did it behind my back. I was like, ahorita vengo, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I come back, okay?
She signed you up.
She signed me up, bro.
Excellent.
She signed me up to sing Bitty Bitty Bum Bum in a country bar, and on top of that, it was a gay bar. And I was like, these girls are gonna come over here and be like, what is this Mexican girl singing? Yeah. And it was incredible, and that's what's beautiful about Selena's music is that there's no barrier. There's no language barrier, there's no skin barrier, where you come from. And it was so beautiful, even though they didn't know the words, but they knew. They just feel that presence, like
yeah.
It was
Definitely.
so cool, and it took me to the second round, which I actually called my sister, because my sister and I are actually really far apart in age. And thank God, after my parents passed away, she raised me.
Oh.
So I didn't have to bounce foster home to foster home. But yeah, exactly. So I called her and I said, hey, I know mom had left a lot of clothes behind, and I was just wondering, is there something, I kind of wanted to do something different. I kind of wanted just to dress like my mother. I had no idea that I was planting a seed for the future, that I was dressing as my mother, because mind you, they passed away when I was 6.
Right.
Here I am so many years later, and I have the caderas, I got a female, I'm grown up, as a woman.
Right.
And I found this outfit, it was incredible. I ended up winning first place in the first round, took me to the second round. I dressed as my mother, and people thought that I was paying tribute to Selena because my mom dressed in the 90s. And like, you got Madonna Jackson, Janet Jackson, Paula Abdul wearing the high-waisted pants, the bustiers, and the big jewelry, big hair. And it was pretty.
Big hair, don't care.
Exactly. The Aquanet, they would have competition who had the higher rooster hair, right?
I grew up in that area. We grew up in that area.
Okay, so then And so I actually dressed as my mother, and people thought that I was paying tribute to Selena, and it actually went viral after that, and I had no idea. So it's almost like God kind of like planted this seed for me. After I entered the second contest, I never knew that how people took this contest so seriously. Yeah. And I just kind of got dropped into it, right?
Boom.
So you were signed up to do a contest.
Yes.
Now you had to have had some, your friends must have seen you sing or something before, and they just didn't do a prank on something. They knew you could sing, right?
No, they literally pulled a prank on me.
Oh, so
and then I came in with the guns.
They never heard you sing before?
Where did this come from?
No, and I'm telling you, that's why I really feel like God really kind of, like the universe kind of worked for me in my favor after all the trials and tribulations that I had went through growing up. That he, later on, he waited to water that seed for me. Right. And so afterwards, it was kind of incredible because she was like, well, I didn't expect that to happen.
Well, let me tell you, Amanda, when you were 6 years old when you came to the States. Were you raised in Houston?
Yeah, so my parents brought me to Texas City, Texas. That's actually where I was born and raised.
Okay.
So if anybody knows where that's at, it's closer to Galveston. So I'm like 30 minutes south of Houston.
Is that where like the boardwalk is or something like that?
Yeah, Kima, Texas.
Yeah, okay.
So that's actually where the karaoke bar was, where I entered.
Boom. Love it.
Yeah, and I entered that contest, and after that, it was incredible because like once, so the whole moral of like where the tribute, Selena tribute came from was from that, because people had put not only the Selena tribute, they thought I was dressing as Selena and singing her music, because for the second round I did sing Bidi Bidi Bam Bam and Que Creías.
Right.
And so they thought that I was actually paying tribute, when in reality I was just dressing as my mother singing her music. So I really feel that's why I think it's such a beautiful story, because at the end of the day, it's not only a tribute to Selena.
Tribute to your mom.
It's a tribute to my mother.
Yes.
You know, and it's incredible, and I would have never known that this talent that I had, because nobody sang in my family.
So your mom didn't sing?
No, and I didn't really have that much time with them, but no, I know that they were very creative people. Like my mom, she painted, she was a crafter. My dad too, that's why he came down to the United States. So all the family that we have in like the United States, they all spread like roaches, you know what I mean? We multiply.
We don't die, we multiply.
Exactly.
Wow.
And so all the family that we have here, my dad was kind of like the key holder. Well, actually, I have to say the key holder to our family. He built a business purposely to build a better life, not only for his children but for his family. And that's why the business is still open and ran by the rest of the family after they passed away. They took over.
Well, let me tell you, I've heard through the grapevine that you have a lot of similarities like Selena. I never got to meet her. I wouldn't know, but your man next door here, compadre, is there?
Oh, you did?
Very, very much so, compadre.
La sonrisa, her eyes smile too,
when
right?
I was looking at you before the show,
llores, compadre, por favor, no llores.
I saw the young Selena right here.
Wow,
That's
you
awesome.
see? So
Thank
I've got chills now.
Well, I get it from my mom.
Se me levantan los pelos, bro! No
Oh my
lie!
goodness.
I never got to meet her, so this is as close as I'm gonna get. You have that attitude, the
And
smile. When you
you.
smile, your eyes smile.
Thank you.
And everything. So tell us about what's been going on with your
Yeah,
career.
so-
Even her presentation, the way she's talking right now. Compadre.
Wow.
Yeah.
You see, you're the one, bro. You can say it. I can't.
Wow.
I think I just get it from my mother, but what a blessing it is. I do not boast in this. I'm super grateful for all the opportunities that I've had, and I'm super grateful for for you guys for mentioning that. I appreciate that. At the end of the day, I am myself, and
Absolutely.
Selena has paved the way for me, a Latina like me that went through all these struggles to live the American dream. And that's incredible.
that's
So
right.
I give her credit and kudos for everything that she has done for me. So here I am now as Amanda Solis, the artist, after this karaoke contest that was supposed to be sabotaged.
Yes.
She was trying to do me
It was
dirty.
a prank. It was a prank, and now
Supposed to be a prank.
yeah. Well,
And then it evolved into this, and now I signed with the record label,
Shout
Planeta
out.
Cero. Yes, in Houston. And here I am. And now my new forthcoming album is going to be called the Space Vaquera. And my newest song is
ahead of
Toda
your
la
time.
Noche.
Wow.
And I'm really excited about it, you guys, because my album,
Say it again.
wow.
the Space Vaquera,
The other thing. Toda la noche.
Toda la Noche.
Toda.
See,
Toda.
they took the D out, bro.
Yeah, because si
Toda
vas a
la noche.
cantarlo toda la noche, you can't. You'd be like, Toda la noche.
Man, what?
So you have to take off the D. But I'm super excited that that it evolved from what it is today. I would have never imagined. So I'm super grateful for all the opportunities. And now my forthcoming album is still underneath an umbrella of all the regional music, but the thing is that we're trying to create a new sound, because you already know Tejano music is never going to go away from us.
Never.
I'll go to a carne asada and you already know that my tia, my abuela, they're going to be playing it.
Roberto Pulido.
Exactly. But you already know.
It's party music, bro. Saca la tequila.
We're from Texas.
Ya llegó el hielo,
Come on.
tipo.
Exactly. But again, so now that, in time and in life, you have to evolve and you change. And so now I'm hoping that people do accept this new sound that we have.
Gotta love
And me as a new artist, my album is pretty much like a smorgasbord of just giving you like a little bit of
flavors.
carne asada, a little tortilla con
Chile de
harina,
gallo.
arroz con frijoles, charro.
I love the way you put that together. I love that.
So it just shows the person.
Don't forget the tortillas.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't forget
You're
that.
versatile.
Yes, so to show my
Versatile.
versatility and who Amanda Solis is, as so many different things. So not so much just Tejano music, but cumbias, this new, but it's still underneath the umbrella.
Well, let
of
me ask you right now,
traditional
since we're on
regionals.
that topic. I know Selena was one of your major influences. What other artists out there influence you to become a singer?
Growing up
Not
and
Whitney
seeing all the
Houston.
other
I don't know. Who is it?
Oh, hands down, of course, you can't pass Whitney Houston. She was the greatest voice of all time.
Wait a minute, compadre.
Dang, listen to that.
No, this
Yeah,
is he's one of the Bee Gees.
I love it. Okay, can we get him a record deal too? I'm gonna need to call David. Can you come to the room, please?
My manager.
So tell us.
Yeah, so absolutely. Of course, you mentioned Whitney Houston. She's one of the greatest voices in the world. And again, you know, she was before her time as well because she was so young and just versatile as well. She could sing anything, going to church and doing just so many different styles of music. Again, you know, now in these days, you know, the sound is just so different. But I absolutely love like my genre, which you got like Becky G's, you got Carol G.
Yeah,
you know, of course, you got all these
all the
hot-looking women. You got Shakira. You got her hips don't lie. You know.
Yes.
So I mean,
Your hips don't like, compadre.
Yeah, I know.
exactly.
Yeah.
So just those things, because like what I love about them is that they're again they're bringing new sounds,
Absolutely.
and they're introducing all these, you know, just the evolving of all of music. So that's what I really am inspired by.
Well, let me tell you something. I was super excited when I first got this song because it's not Tejano per se. This is like an international reggaeton style flavor, and I'm excited about you and the future of you because you're going to inspire just the way you were inspired. There's little girls being raised right now hearing your song.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm
just
saying?
like Selena passed the baton to me.
Absolutely.
I can never fill her shoes, you guys. Let me just let me tell you. Even in my tribute, you guys, I always say, look, I'm like the flea market version. Okay, let's just get it right. All right, I would never fill that woman's shoes. She has paid, you know, she has already paid her dues, and you know, will always be an icon. But again, you know, she's allowed me to fill my own shoes as my own artist, as Amanda Solis. You know, so I'm super grateful for that.
Well, I gotta say something real quick off the put the needle on the record. I've got two daughters, and I take them to go do their nails. I'm looking at your nails. Let me see these nails. You can see right through the show them on the record.
I say bling bling.
Wow, she came Houston style. Mis amigos looking great. Compadre, let's go to a song so they can hear toda la noche right now.
Right.
Amanda
With those
Solis
nails,
with
you
an
can
S.
go toda la noche. Let's go.
Dale, hey, wait a minute.
Yes.
It is Amanda Solis right there. K Alamo 98.9, 92.1 San Antonio, and of course, Lopez Broadcasting, Magic 104.9. Amanda Solis, you heard her latest single right there.
What an amazing song, and that is a party song. I love it. You don't want to be cruising down Ocean Drive with that one right there.
Okay, thank
Summertime.
you. He said it perfectly.
Drop
That's
the
really
top.
what it's about. It's about just going with your friends, cruising. Look who's in the house!
No, he don't have no tacos.
He done
though.
took the takeover.
What's up, brother?
Smoke beats, baby.
He made it in. He
My
made it
producer,
in.
Smoke Beats from Corpus Christi, is in the house, you guys.
Yes, man. We're talking about everybody who's involved with this. Amanda Solis is in the building, guys. If you have any questions, drop them on the comments on Facebook. We'll be glad to ask anything's going on.
Yeah, so the song, going back to the song, how, you know, so it's about cruising. And so I always say, like, we're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time.
That's right. That's my saying, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Okay, so we're going to fight over
I
that
love
thing.
Wait a minute. I love it. I love it. That's definitely the party song for this year for summer.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, so get in the car, open
Drop the top.
pop a top too.
Pop
You
some
can do that.
switches.
Pop the top at the top. Drop the top.
Yeah, anything. Yeah.
Take off your top. No, just kidding.
Hey, wait a minute. PG.
I was talking about your shirt. Hey, you need some sun on that skin.
Yes. You know, I just talked to the record label guys right here, and you have some other songs in the can. We're not going to release just yet. 'Cause we're going to have you come back. But can you just give us a sneak peek of what's going on, what's to come?
So again, like I told you, it's a huge smorgasbord. So like we've already recorded a corrido.
Nice.
I mean, that's totally left field. We got a lot of cumbias. Last night we I don't even know what you call that style of song.
Future.
But it's different. Yeah, it's future, definitely. And we actually just recorded it last night, and it's called Tu Sombra. So I'm really excited. I'm going to give like the exclusive for all the people that are joining my fan club. You'll get a little pedazo, a little piece of that. A little moquito of that. So you get the little salty taste of that. You know, you get a taste of that. And it's pretty amazing. So I'm really excited for all the new music that's coming out. Again, it's a buffet. It's a big smorgasbord of who Amanda Solis and the versatility that I can present in music and
Loving
perform.
your energy, girl. And you know,
Right, she could be the comadre on the radio.
Comadre,
too.
Let's
right?
do
She's
it.
got that
I'm
voice,
down.
bro. Always straight from Houston.
I love the way el miro moquito.
Hey, wait a
You
minute.
like that? He's going to take that from me.
Yes, trust me, he'll be saying it all day. ¿Quieres un moquito de esto?
Un poquito, yeah.
Oye, what can the audience expect when they expect when they see you on a live performance?
Well, a good time. And you know what? Everything about me and my performances, especially doing the Selena tribute, again, because I am not her, I'm the flea market version. So when I go up to everybody, it's important to me to touch everybody. So I like to go down and to let them know that I'm not her, but we're here for a good time.
I love that.
So dancing together and just celebrating her and what she's done for us in the Tejano world and to our generation and the generation that's coming along. Like you were saying earlier, which I didn't get to say, is like she passed the baton to somebody like me, and I hope to inspire others just like Selena inspired me. Because it's really hard to find somebody that's such a great role model, because Selena didn't just do music.
No, she was getting ready to do movies with Johnny Depp and all that.
Exactly. So, and then she had her
line.
passion was fashion. And she was just incredibly talented all the way around. So she is more than a triple threat.
Yeah.
So for me, it just inspires me because it just shows you that us as Latinos, we too can live that American dream. So regardless if you want to open up your own radio station, you want to be an artist, you want to have your own restaurant or whatever it may have you can do that. She showed us that she broke so many barriers for us.
I mean, we want to be wrestlers. I mean, that's our
See,
next
you can
step.
do that too. Look at me.
WWE, welcome to those compadres.
I was thrown into this karaoke thing, and then look at me today. So you can't say.
I think it was destiny.
Yeah.
It was God's
absolutely.
timing, and thank that friend forever because she
I
brought
do,
it up.
and thank you, yes,
Qué bonito.
Cece, thank you so much. Yeah, her
Was she in
name's
the
Cece.
video? Was she in the video by any chance?
No, but she was in another one that we
Qué
did that we
bonito.
already released. So yes, I always have like fans or just friends and family that are always in my videos. I'm like, hey, you want to be in it? Let's go. So it's always about, for me, it's always teamwork. That's
Awesome.
always what I inspired about, because I'm not the one that's just making this happen. It's everybody behind the scenes.
I love it.
Like for you guys. So I just want to thank you guys for this opportunity, because I wouldn't be able to share my story and tell everybody who Amanda Solis is if it wasn't for you guys. So I'm so thankful for you.
I've got to commend you for that because it is a team that gets you out here. It's not you're the front,
Yes.
but there's so big of a team behind it. Smoke
Exactly.
Beats, come over here, brother.
Yes.
This is my brother Smoke Beats from Corpus Christi, Four Corner Hustlers. Tell them a little bit about yourself, brother, how you met Amanda Solis.
You're looking good today.
Yeah, I met Amanda.
You're not on the radio, man.
Well, I've been knowing David, her manager, for a while. He was kind of like my manager, my son's manager, Desi B, back when he was doing his thing. So I've known him for a while. And he had another assistant. He had another manager that was working with him, Jessica, is no longer with us. She called me one day and told me, hey, David called me first, told me, hey, we need to get, I want you to do cumbias. And I was like, I kind of don't know how to do cumbias.
They would fight all the
I knew how
time.
to do cumbias like for rap cumbias, you know what I mean? Like rap and crossovers. I did stuff like that, but so I told David, I guess I'll try it. So Jessica came and
Great.
Yeah.
This is an award-winning producer in the hip hop, bro. He's got golden platinum records and all that for real.
so Jessica came down and brought Amanda, and I met her. And at first I was like, wow, like she's just real. I got real comfortable with her real quick. You know what I mean? She was real funny and like. Like her humor kind of like was like
It's
wow.
contagious.
Yeah,
It's
like,
contagious.
And I got. That's what I was gonna say, Amanda. It's the it factor. You know what I mean? It's the it factor. And Selena had that it factor. When
The it factor,
she makes you get very comfortable very fast, and that's what Amanda does. And she's very.
Put your top back on.
So,
Don't get that comfortable.
And then when I leave, you're going to be talking behind my back.
Great things happening with Amanda, and thank you for doing Tejano music, man.
Yeah.
Welcome
I
to
mean, I've
the-
always done like bits and pieces here and there, and then I have my homeboy, one of my brothers, Swift, my homeboy Swift.
Juan Zavala.
Yeah, Juan Zavala. He kind of had me like within these years. He'd had me like, hey, help me. He would like tell me, hey, I want to do a crossover with this song. So I would like do like little
snippets.
He would send me like cumbias, and then I would like put like rap in it. You know what I mean? And we would do stuff like that.
Meshing.
You know, I would help him out, and he always helped me out, and then so I've always been kind of like 1 foot in, just never been like full cumbia. This is the actual first cumbia that I was able to put, like everybody they just gave me full control and let me do how I wanted to put
And it
the
came out
song.
amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
But
When
coming
I
out of
heard it, I
coming out
cried.
of Texas, bro.
I cried
Yeah.
because I knew that we were on the right path, and I knew he had found his niche. Because I tell you, they used to fight. He's like, man, I'm not gonna do it that way. It was just,
man.
but look how much you evolved, and I'm
Yeah.
so proud of Smoke and
Yeah.
what we've built. It's amazing to work with him. I'm super grateful.
Yeah, I know artists out there that are just starting off, and you want to find somebody that can put it all together for you. Smoke's a man right
Smoke,
here, man.
smoke
Smoke
beats,
it.
baby.
No, don't call him.
Yeah.
That's
Your song's gonna be
reverse
first.
psychology right there. Now, don't eat them tacos.
Thank you for stopping by.
I appreciate it.
Oh, that is awesome, man. Well, having all these great producers, Sonny Salceda on accordion. Who else? I know La Machi wrote
Yes,
this
and I
song.
was about to say that La Machi is the one who wrote the
La
song.
Comadre.
Just
Yes.
here 2 days ago.
Yes, she
Bragging
was.
about you.
Yes, that's so awesome, and it's so great. It's funny how the universe works. In certain circumstances. We had a huge tragedy in our team, and at that time, she stepped in for me, and she said, yeah, without hesitation, and she's been doing that. She is still currently writing for me. I give her these bullet points, and it's like we really vibe, and it's just been amazing. And Smoke is just, he puts it all together,
You got a
and there
dream
we are.
team, man. You got a dream team going
Yeah,
on, and a lot of
you know
great
what?
backing
Look,
from
I'm
my
already
voice
getting a
music.
frog in my throat.
Vas a llorar.
See, I'm a chiona, man. I'll
It's
cry
okay,
all the
man.
time.
We're known for
Smoke's
that.
gonna be like, don't make it
Todos
sad.
que vienen lloran.
Don't make it sad.
And it's okay. It's okay.
Right,
It's
that's what we do.
okay. Give her some tissue, por favor. No.
My mocos ya me van a salir ya.
No,
Ay,
it's Amanda.
Dios, no.
Oh, yeah, I've got to say this because you are, I want to say like the baby boom. Selena inspired so many young girls, and now this year and last year,
Yeah.
they all surfaced at 21, 22, 23.
Yep.
And it's blowing up. The females have taken over.
Yes,
They're no
they
longer
have.
taking over. They have taken over.
They've
Yes.
done it already.
Tell us about the. Let's go ahead and say, do you all get along? I mean, is it a competition between you? Because there's about 30 of them, 40 girls
There
out there.
is. Whenever I first started, there wasn't very many of them.
Right.
And I can understand why, because us Mexicanos, we're like dogs. We have to sniff each other's butt a little bit.
Hey!
To see where we're coming from, right? Because we're
Oh, it says the
protected.
Corpus.
Okay, I'm just look. I'm
No
gonna.
filter.
Put the needle on the record,
I'm
girl.
unapologetically myself. So like
No
for me,
filter.
it's just like you have to, because we're very protective people. We're
Cierto.
passionate.
Yeah.
I'm so passionate about everything. So like one little thing can just hurt me, because I wear my heart right here. Mira, you see it?
Oh, yeah. No.
Or is that a moco? I don't know.
Wait.
But so for me, it's a beautiful thing. Because why can't other people be inspired? There's so much room in this world for everybody. And so like me, this is how I put it. In every conversation that I have, and I'm like, look, when you go to the grocery store and you're gonna go buy some toilet paper or napkins, you see all the different name brands,
Boom.
right?
Yeah.
So
Puro
they're-
Charmin.
Okay, you ready now? He's like 2-ply, 3-ply. What do you
Right.
mean?
Yeah, puro Charmin. Don't squeeze it.
Oh my goodness.
But you know what I'm saying? So there's different name brands. So the way that I put it is that there's so many people that are creative, that have true talents. So why not? Is there room for everybody? So we're all on the rack with each other, but there might be Amanda here, a Machi there, a Smoke there, and everybody in line. So why not?
Okay, well, let me ask you
You know?
this. I'm going to put you on the spot like you did
Oh,
the karaoke.
put the needle on the
Oh,
Out of
record.
all the Texas
Put the needle on the
Tejana
record.
artists, is there one that you would like to do a collaboration with? Maybe they're listening.
Ooh, that's a good question. So actually, I already did collaboration with Machi. I would have never known because
That's
I knew
right,
Machi, which we already did. Nobody's heard it yet. And then again, we did another. So this
Wait,
is.
what?
So I'm giving you a little exclusive. And again, no, I know. I'm.
What?
Can I? No, just kidding.
I'm getting slapped over. You
Bring
can't play
the,
that.
bring the sample over.
but-
Here first.
What?
So not only Machi is going to be, so we collaborated, but also Beatriz Gonzalez.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
So that
okay,
yes, have you
okay.
heard her?
Yeah.
Okay, she's
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah.
So that's another person that I was looking for. So those are my two people, and
She
I've
said I
already
was
done
looking
that.
for.
Okay,
I love it.
yes.
I love
And now
it.
we made it happen, and I know that y'all haven't heard it yet, but I'm excited because I think that y'all are gonna be like from Toda la Noche to that
Boom.
song. You're gonna be like, holy macaroni, what's that about?
I like that holy macaroni.
Frijoles in the blade.
Holy frijoles,
Yeah.
arroz y frijoles.
Hey, so we're talking right here to Amanda Solis right here. Hey,
Are you on all digital platforms now? How can I get a hold of your
Yes,
music?
you
Let's
guys,
pump it
you
up.
can actually please go to my YouTube right now. If you haven't seen my new music video, Toda la Noche,
Love
you can go Amanda Solis Music. Please like, share, and subscribe. You guys, you can find me on Instagram at Amanda Solis Official, on Facebook at Amanda Solis Music, and please go to my website, amandasolismusic.com. You guys, and also, I have a new lyric video that came out along with the Toda la Noche, and there's another little surprise. So if you do put yourself into to my fan club. This is something new that we just started, so you can be a part of that, so you can get exclusive behind the scenes, you guys. So go on there. We only take a little bit of blood samples, and I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's just like your first and last name, but you get behind the scenes exclusive stuff. We're planning to put a lot of packages together for people, and then you get behind the scenes of all the good stuff that Amanda's doing on tour. I'm traveling all over the country, paying tribute to our queen, and alongside that, introducing myself as a new artist as Amanda Solis. So
let me add this: that you made Corpus look like Miami. And I applaud you on that. I mean, you're driving up Ocean Drive in the car party, and it looks like a party place.
Yes.
Great job.
And that's the other reason why for the music video, you guys, is that, that's where I started. So that's the reason why we took the whole crew from Houston, literally came to Corpus, not because we wanted to see smoke. So we came over here because, of course, he lives here. But again, this is how I started my career, is through Selena. So we came over here, and that's why you see all the little tributes. And then again, and you see her in the background. And then you see on one of the scenes where I'm doing a karaoke scene. I don't know if y'all noticed that in the music video.
I hope I can see this.
So there's also, and that's because that's where I started. So we thought it would be fun. Yeah. And it's definitely trouble. It's very vibrant, and it just really screams and it speaks Amanda. And I don't know if you've seen the little cartoon of me.
Yes, I love it.
And people have asked me,
love that.
Yeah, and that's what I love about it, because it shows who I am, and I'm a character. So for me, it's just a little bit of pieces of who am I. Yes, mira.
Put it on there.
What? Let's show it to everybody.
Look, who did that? They did a great job right
Look at her.
Great job.
So it just shows, a fun side of me.
The Whataburger.
And it has an A for Amanda. Mira, Selena, and the memorial in the background.
You put the city on the map with that one.
Yeah,
I love that video.
We were just cruising, having fun with our friends, and that's what it's about. Let's get together, have a good time, because we're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time.
There she stole your line again, compadre.
There it is, right here, Corpus Christi. We're talking to Amanda Solis. We'll be right back. Right here on Lopez Broadcasting, San Antonio, Alamo 98.9. Let's go!
So, and I told him, I don't have any, problems talking about it. Actually,
you were 6 years old.
Yes, and I said the story on Rock and Roll James, and it was actually my first time, and these are the things that I love to talk about, because it's unfortunate that, the generational curses that we have as, being grown up as a Mexicana. There's a lot of things that people don't talk about, which is like mental health issues, because it's real and people's feelings are valid, and there's a lot of mental health issues right now. And, my dad did take my mom's life and did take his own. And so at this point in time, it's just one of those things that I would love to be an advocate for that, because to let other people know that through trials and tribulations, you too can make it out on the other side. And again, I don't have any resentment towards what my dad did, because, for me, it's like I wouldn't be doing what I am today, or the woman that I am today, if I wouldn't have went through what I went through, because I became the woman that I am today. And I'm super proud of that.
I was just going to say that it gave you the strength and the personality that you have today.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't get me wrong, my family was they were God-bearing, people, and they took care of a lot of, my whole family. And I think that's the reason why, a lot of things people do ask, it's just a lot of pressure that my dad did have on his shoulders. Again, like I told you, he was inspired to bring everybody down from Mexico to build a better life for them. And that's exactly what he did. Like I told you, all the cucarachas that spread, that's my family.
Started a business down here.
Yes.
Up here in Texas.
In Texas, yes.
I've got to ask you, being raised by your older sister, strict like her dad?
Oh, goodness.
She kept you
That's
protected?
a good question. Yeah, she'd give me some. I can't say the word, but oh yeah, yeah, exactly. The chancla would come out, the spatula. And
you learned to respect her.
Absolutely. She
Mom
did. She took me in. I was. She took me under their wing, and I'm
shout
super
outs
grateful.
to her right now.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
So
I'm super grateful that she did take us in, and we're healthy, we're good, and and here I am today. Who would have known?
Well, a lot of kids that don't have guidance and they're not raised right, they go the wrong direction.
Right.
You came out great.
I would have never imagined. Because anybody can spiral. Anybody can spiral and go down that rabbit hole, especially through something so tragic. Mm-hmm. And I've had a lot of loss in my life, but ultimately, your parents are your
foundation.
Foundation is the word I was looking for. I always say that is my foundation. So to lose the two most important people that teach you right from wrong, yes and no, and then give you chingazos.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wish they would go back to that. Some of these kids right now.
Oh, goodness gracious, yes.
Man, they need to get back to that. Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, absolutely. And and that's how we were raised. So, my sister carried on those roles, and and here
Shout
I
out
am
to your
today, you
sister,
guys.
man.
Yes,
You know,
¿Cómo se
great-
llama ella?
Yeah.
Raquel.
Raquel, you did an amazing
Thank
job.
you.
What a way
Shout out
to
to
carry.
Raquel, man. Yeah. You know,
Great
it's-
job,
it's
great job.
tough, doing that, and I know for a fact exactly, stepping in and doing what you got to do, compadre.
Shit, man.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of things cooking. I'm talking to your record label here. I can't even talk about it, bro. They're looking at me with hawk eyes right now. But the secret is kept. Well, we're not gonna say nothing. You heard a snippet, or you heard the whole song right now. That song right there.
He's like, he's wanting to hear another sample.
Well,
So
come on,
guys,
you're at
come on.
Lopez Broadcasting. No más Rock and Roll James.
Give me another mojito, right? No
Hey,
more-
shout out to Rock and Roll James, man. He's doing a great job out
He
there
is,
for all of
he's
Tejano.
awesome. Yeah.
Wow, this guy right here, they say Tejano, ¿sabe qué? Dude, we're very much alive.
Yeah.
With artists like Amanda keeping it going, producers like Smokey's getting into the onda. If you're in Texas, guess what? It's Tejano.
Yeah.
That's right.
It doesn't matter if it's hip hop,
It doesn't matter.
reggaeton.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, bro, because you're in Texas. It's Tejano music, bro. It's never gonna die. We're
No,
here.
no, we're
We're
just-
here
we're
making
Yeah,
loud
we
noise.
are all in the same bucket of
Puro
crap.
cucarachas.
Just like David says.
Pa' que sepan, pa' que sepan.
Amanda Solis in the studios. Thank you, Amanda, for stopping by. And of course,
Absolutely.
you guys, any plans to maybe play here in Corpus Christi?
Yes, let's bring her in.
Or San Antonio?
Absolutely.
for
So
home.
I'm always in and out of here, you guys. If I'm not here performing for you guys, I'm gonna call you so you can come out and see one of my shows.
No, we're
I'm
gonna-
with Smoke doing making new music. Other than that, but yeah. And it's surprising. My family actually lives here too. I have my mother-in-law that lives here, so I'm always here.
Saludos, saludos para
What's your
ellos.
name? What's your name?
Clara.
Clara.
I love you, mom.
Clarita.
You know, we need to
Clarita.
bring you to Club Rio. I don't know if you
Yes.
have any connections there. We need to get you there on a Friday night
Absolutely.
live.
I would love that.
Have you done Rio yet?
No.
No.
So Rio, where you at?
We gotta get him in. Danny Gonzalez,
The
pay attention,
location,
los gemelos, the
some
twins
of
out there.
All these nightclubs here in Corpus Christi. Get
Absolutely,
ready, man.
Gemini, get her in there, man. She's
Let's go.
up and coming, doing some big things
Yeah.
around the tour, around the nation. Now, you mentioned that. Tell us some of the states you've been to now.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I've been here I just came back from Long Beach, California, Midland,
What?
Odessa, Idaho. I mean, there's so many more. I mean, we're coming up, where else have I? Chicago all the time.
Dr.
Yeah.
Phil.
Dr. Phil?
Oh yeah, I've done, that was actually, honestly.
Meet me
that's-
outside. How about
was
that?
That was my first biggest performance, you guys. I performed for Dr. Phil.
Oh.
That's why I have to make that
Come on,
face real
Amanda,
quick
tell
because
them
I'm
what
gonna
it
never
really
be
is,
mad. No, guess what? And he was
Whoa, that's some great
Great
music
music,
there.
and it was amazing because I performed for his son's Dirty 30. That's what they call it. Jordan is his name. It was, and of course they got money. Yes, we don't got that kind of money, but for us, like
Yeah.
the biggest party that we had is the quinceañera. You know what I
Right,
mean?
come on now.
That's
Please.
the biggest.
So Americanos call it Dirty 30?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Oh,
So the
Dirty
Dirty 30, and it was amazing because like that just shows you like the amount of money that they had. They literally rented out this
But
whole.
the honor of having him call your company to
That's what
bring
I'm saying.
you.
I was like, where do I fit
Come on,
in,
baby.
in
You're
on
there.
this? Where do I fit in something like this? I have no idea. Where's this little Mexican girl coming in, and where does Selena fit in? Because like I'm telling you, so he's a huge Tim Burton fan. So they had little Luigis, big Luigis,
Boom.
small Marios, big Marios.
Money.
They had Cirque du Soleil there. So in the room that I was in the smoke room, okay? And so they had the from Alice in Wonderland, you know, the gato that smokes,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
says, "Who are you?" And it was a big cat. I mean, you could, and it was, smoke was coming out of his mouth. The walls were just engulfed with real red roses from the top to the bottom.
Lo que hace la feria.
And here comes the waitress con toda la comida. Así, you were going all around the country.
Let me-
You
I
had
gotta ask
sushi,
you.
pizza, a la que sea.
You're there. Did ever
I like
in
to
that
say-
moment you say, what am I doing?
That's a song.
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes. I mean, till this day,
What
I'm
am I
still like,
doing
how did that even happen?
Wow.
The pictures don't even give it justice.
Everything aligns.
Ellos estaban todos fumando y todo. I was like, wow.
And here you are with Smoke.
Okay, no, Dr. Phil.
Right? Smoke beats,
Dr.
baby.
Phil, pass it, Dr. Phil.
Yeah, it was pretty
No te hagas.
incredible. It was pretty incredible. So that kind of catapulted me into doing like a lot of halftime shows. Evolved into me having my own band. I performed for the Chicago White Sox. The biggest crowd that I've ever performed for, you guys, no lie, 45,000 people.
What?
Like, who does that?
You.
It's insane. Like, pinch me, wake me up, smack me
You.
around.
Congratulations.
Right, you.
Okay, that's right. Congratulations with all that you've
Thank
done
you.
and what's about to come. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
I
excited
know.
for
Me
you
too.
and the career. So so much going on. Shout out to the guys from Houston. I met these guys 15 years ago.
Yes,
They
I
did
give
a video.
applaud to my team, everybody, David, Joe, Linguini, and Smoke, and
Linguini?
Machi for,
Oh.
you know, all of them being there, and to their wives and everything, for allowing them for me to have their time, you know, and for them to push me to become the person that I should be.
Well,
so
you're
I'm
amazing.
super grateful. So thank you to everybody.
You're amazing. Before we shut off, and I know you got to take off to San Antonio today to go do another
Yes.
interview out there in
Yes,
KLMO.
yes.
Any shout outs you got to all the people, all the public?
Yes, you guys, thank you so much. I just want to tell you I love you guys so much for all your support. You know, this is what I love doing. I love to perform, and I love to put these shows on for you guys. I do not boast in this. I'm super grateful. So I would love for you to continue to follow my journey, not only in the Selena tribute, but me becoming as myself, Amanda Solis. That's ultimately the goal, is for me to become myself. So I'm super grateful for you guys. So thank you for carrying this on for me, and I hope that I can pass the baton on to the newer generation that are inspired. Thank you.
Amanda, I want to tell you that we have the open door policy. Estás en tu casa a la hora que quieras, nomás háblanos o háblale a Smoke Beach. You're welcome here everywhere.
Thank you. Look, I'm gonna cry again.
I mean, no llores, no llores. Mis amigos, this has been Amanda Solis, los dos compadres con cafecito on a beautiful Friday.
Y'all
Yay,
have
yay.
a great Friday.
Hey,
Thank
listen.
you guys. Love you.
Don't forget to make the rest of the day the best of your day, because the best is yet to come.
Hey, this is Brian Time reminding you to always enjoy your time and never, ever waste any time.